So how do you feel? What define what you think is real hip hop and why is it dead?
I'm just saying from when we came up, when actual artists had something to say, whereas in
That's
they
not
did,
true. Cause
let
no,
me you add,
go
let me
ahead,
let
go
me finish.
ahead, go ahead.
Where you don't have a 3 minute song and you got an artist that has to have 4 or 5 artists on that song because they don't have enough to fill up a 3 minute track because they don't have the skill to do it. Back like you said, they had movements, and that's why that was my question going to be like, who in this generation now do you think could have a movement besides Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, who I feel are the top two guys out
Okay.
there
Well,
between all these other guys out
I mean, I can name a couple, but first of all, I want to address the hip hop is dead stuff from when it started to right now.
there?
So when hip hop first started, it was hip bop, bit to the bop. If your girl starts acting up, then you take what the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's in the beginning, but then it
But
evolved.
but but it evolved. So when
Yeah.
Rakim hit, but here's the thing. I don't expect the Sugar Hill Gang to rhyme like Rakim. So I don't expect 21 Savage to rhyme like T.I.
No,
Yeah.
I don't. I expect
So
it
when we
to
talk,
evolve. I don't think it's
so
gotten better.
but it has evolved. It just may not evolve to the way that you liked.
Right. It's
That's true.
when it's a
Yeah.
change.
That's true.
I mean, people depending on who you are, any
Mhm.
change can be an evolution.
Yes. So we don't.
Depending on who you
So
are.
so when we
Yeah,
talk
that's. I
about
mean, I agree.
when we
That's
talk
okay. My
about
opinion.
the other day or one week I watched Beat Street, right? Love Beat Street, classic movie, right? Yeah, watch how the Fabulous Five dress.
It's a lot. We're not even gonna talk about it. But I
So
love Dre. I love Dr. Dre. But let's be real. When he
yeah,
first started,
world
he
class
was
wrecking crew, lipstick and lace, nigga. So now let's talk about the other stuff that you addressed. So who now has movements besides J Cole and stuff? The Migos have a movement, whether you like it or not.
I mean, they had something to say.
They have a lot to say.
that can
It's
be
not. See,
considered a movement.
here's the problem. Here's the problem. You're sitting from your throne and you're judging on what was told to you from 20 years ago, and it doesn't apply. That's like reading a textbook from 20 years ago, but now we do computers.
No, but I'm asking about content.
Their content changes. The one thing about hip hop is it changed. Like it took me a while because when MC Hammer first came out, I hated MC Hammer, but I respected him now as an adult because I understood what he was bringing to the table because he brought change. When Will Smith came out, a lot of motherfuckers didn't fuck with Will Smith,
Right.
and Will Smith really, if you break it down, is very lyrical.
Right. And honestly, with Will, the very root of hip hop, that's what he brought to the table. Storytelling.
Yeah, it was
So
cool.
so
From
so
Miami.
so one when the Migos came out, a lot of people have emanated their style. First of all, if they're copying Migos, that means they're game changers. Whether you like them or not.
And they're
Nah,
copying
I
them.
mean, just
What?
because
Well,
they
let me
making
finish. Let me
movies.
finish. Let me
No, but
finish.
people are copying them.
So
They
that
they made
it's
it
not.
change though. They made it
They
change.
made their style
The
change, and
direction has
actually,
changed.
Migos do their ad libs. Migos actually not every they can do bad and bougie, but they say some other shit too. Like we can talk about WAP by Carly B, right? But how many people talk about Be Careful?
Right.
I don't know the catalog, so I
Yeah, you don't know. Be
Right.
Careful
But
is a deep song
be
about
careful is,
relationships.
and it wasn't even just that. She has a song talking about going through her man's phone, which happens all the time.
So at first, Nicki Minaj was not. I don't like her personality, period. And she's from Queens, and I'm from Queens.
Hmm.
But she's made like Starships with some trash. But she's made some songs that I've heard. Like I heard her verse on Monster, and I was like, oh,
Hmm. Hmm.
she very lyrical, and she writes her own shit.
Well, sometimes.
Now, yeah, sometimes. Now, I can't put her up against MC Light
No.
because she'll get crushed.
Or
I
Queen
can't really put her,
Latifah.
hell, I can't even really put up against Antoinette. But there's a lot of other people that just because you can't beat Mike Tyson, don't mean you can't beat George Foreman.
What?
It's a lot of motherfuckers that you
Right.
can,
And just because you can't beat Mike Tyson,
yeah,
don't mean you not good.
yeah. There's a lot of niggas that you can beat. Michael Jordan dunked on a lot of niggas.
But Iverson crossed them up.
Exactly. And that doesn't mean Iverson wasn't a great basketball player. So I have to respect that, and I have to look at it in what Michael Jordan brought to the game versus what Allen Iverson brought to the game. They brought two different things and two different fan bases. So
Hmm.
when we look at when we talk about how hip hop has changed, think about this: how the Dream Team was. The very first Dream Team, respectful,
Mm-hmm.
classy gentlemen,
Mm-hmm.
did their thing. Then when they did the Dream Team with Sean Kemp and them niggas, Sean Kemp was dunking on niggas, grabbing his nuts.
Disrespectful.
Other team member, like you like, whoa, whoa. Like they came in, that second version of the Dream Team came in like straight out of, they came from straight out of Compton, nigga. They was ghetto as fuck.
They were.
They was this. Them people was wishing for Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. They was so, and then the first Dream Team would beat you, right? And be like, okay, we not gonna blow you out. We know we can beat you. We gonna make it a little competitive. That second Dream Team, they used to wipe the floor. Yo, they was beating niggas by like 50 points. They was wiping the floor with people and was like, fuck it.
Not caring.
I'm gonna go to your wife. Go home to your wife and leave a condom in your bed just to let you know. That's how disrespectful they were. But that was the evolution.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, the people who loved the first Dream Team hated the second Dream Team.
That's not true. I like both of
them. He's speaking in the majority.
It's an analogy, dog.
Honestly, you got two different types of fans.
So,
but he's talking sports, so you're not.
No.
Okay,
It's an analogy.
Two different types of fans.
So
you got the conservative fans, and then you got the, you know.
If you're a person that loves Nas, right? I don't expect for you to like 21 Savage.
Two different types of people.
Two different types of people. But for me, I look at hip hop in general, and what I remember when 21 Savage did his freestyle on the double XL cover, and the nigga said 21 fucking times. I'm like, this nigga is trash. But then I heard a 21 Savage song, and I was, as he elevated and changed, and I was like, yo, okay, I can deal with this dude. So hip hop changed, and everything changed. It may not be for your ear, because the thing about it is, Drake is one of the hottest rappers in the game, right? If we go back in our era, because Drake didn't write his rhymes, he wouldn't be the hottest rapper in the game.
No.
That's why I don't consider it evolution.
You don't consider it. You don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
but when you put your own personal bias versus the whole universe bias, it's different. Sometimes you got to open up your ears and heart. Because you stuck. Because Pimp C ain't say shit. But you love Pimp C, right?
But he did say.
He ain't say shit. He ain't say shit. He ain't say shit. Quote me one Pimp C shit.
Sweet James Jones album when he got out.
Sweet James Jones. Just the name of that album. Just the name of that album means it's garbage. Sweet James Jones. Where they go? Double Wood.
Hold on.
Because it was he had millions of underground tracks that the mainstream don't know about.
How you feel about Juvenile?
Juvenile was a good lyricist also.
His first single.
Ha. Yeah, but he had
was hot.
But
I listened to his tracks and he had some decent lyrics on some of his tracks. Okay, but these new
artists, when you hear their
Pimp C wasn't a lyricist, so how do you quote lyrics?
That you hear
he wasn't a lyricist.
No.
Hold on.
The wordplay that he come on.
No, but listen. So listen, you listen to other songs from Juvenile, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, but the first song you heard was "Ha." Am I correct? Imagine somebody who's not really open-minded listening to Ha. You're not gonna listen to him again.
Yeah.
Let's be real. So a lot of these new artists, when you hear a song from them that has that Ha mentality, meaning they ain't talking about nothing or you can't understand what they saying, you're not listening to them. They might have some other songs that are good, but you're not listening.
But that's what having DJ friends and I go to them and be like, this phrase say this is hot. Let me hear some of his other stuff. I've tried to listen. I don't just make a blind statement because of one song. I've tried to listen.
But the Migos, you haven't heard. We just established that you ain't hear a lot of this stuff.
Well, I chose not to listen to them because some people I chose. Some folks I choose to.
See the contradiction.
Some folks I choose to and some folks I
get
like Kendrick Lamar because I know that he has some substance. I'm like, even though I can't get with his music, I still try to listen to it. Okay. And I give him respect because he actually has something to say.
Right.
So some of these other folks that I listen to 2 or 3 of their tracks and I hear the same thing, getting turned up, going to the club, making it rain. What else do you have to say?
But that's
But
what I'm
that's
saying.
but
As far as Migos is concerned, you chose not to listen to them,
Yeah, because
right?
I didn't like their style, so I'm not going. I'm
There
not
you
going to.
go.
Yes, I
So
left
that's
it
what I'm
alone.
saying. So
but I
just
can
like
say
That's why I
Juvenile.
always say, in my opinion. I didn't say
but
that they're
Okay.
trash to the
but
world.
but
I
but
just said, in my opinion.
and I tell you because the Migos when I first heard the Migos I was like they're garbage, but actually I listened to the Migos, they can actually rap. They can rap, they can ad lib, and their songs is not as bad as what people think. And here's the thing, like I said, for you, Pimp C was great. I'm more of a Bun B fan than a Pimp C fan.
Oh, Pimp Bun B has quality too, but to say that Pimp C wasn't lyrical,
He wasn't.
he had some, man. His wordplay was sick. Like I said, on some of the underground stuff. Have you heard his
A lot of
underground
shit he
stuff?
said didn't rhyme, dog.
But have you heard his underground stuff? I can play
Nigga,
some
I've heard
underground.
everything.
Well, I played some underground tracks, and I heard he's had some classic shit to say.
I mean, but somebody could say the same thing about the Migos though.
Right. And just
That's
like
the
you said,
point.
that's why I use Juvenile. That's why I use Juvenile, because with Juvenile, there are a lot of people. You hear one thing, you're not gonna listen to nothing else.
the first time I heard Juvenile was Foxy Brown, who was platinum at the time, said, I got this real hot nigga from the South on one of my songs. And his name Juvenile.
Mm-hmm.
And I never heard the song. And then Ha came out. And then the first time I saw Ha, I turned that shit off.
I did too.
The second, and I'm gonna keep it honest and real. The second time I saw it, I turned it off too.
Yeah.
The third time I saw it, I turned it off. But then when the motherfucker kept being in the top 10, I listened to it, and then I was like, this shit's genius.
Mm-hmm.
I love it for the beat.
And I had to. It's not even the beat.
No, I didn't. That's why I love it off the beat.
Then I started listening to his wordplay. His wordplay was way more complex. It's a lot harder because he's rhyming other words and then rhyming hard with hard. But you gotta listen to his rhyme scheme. And I was like, oh, this motherfucker can really rap.
Mm-hmm. But he had to give him numerous opportunities.
I mean, Slow Motion for me was.
Yeah.
A lot of people was quoting Soulja Slim verse because he died. I think that same year.
Mm-hmm.
Juvenile has a mean verse on that joint.
Juvenile got some nice verses.
Like on some real shit, when salute to Young Buck getting arrested again and beating up his girlfriend, but I'm glad she wasn't a tranny this time.
What?
This time.
Oh,
What yeah, you missing a lot of shit.
You miss everything.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about niggas is like what?
Everybody.
I got everybody's attention now.
What?
But Juvenile,
that happened.
Young Buck, because the Young Buck was originally with the Know Your Clap people,
Right.
with Juvenile's people,
For real?
Mm-hmm.
and he said Juvie left me in such and such, and I ain't respect that, and Juvie had replied and was like, yo, bruh, I did leave you there, but you signed with 50 Cent in them, and you good.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want this local thing. A lot of people don't realize Juvenile and Wayne went at each other. And Wayne really didn't win that particular battle. Juvenile fried that nigga. But people don't talk about that. Man, I had all them Street War DVDs. You know, Juvenile got that southern that southern twang, and he just, and his wordplay is nice.
Right.
Like, but you got to give people a chance. But like I said, when I didn't give him a chance, I turned that shit off.
Same.
Now there are niggas who have regretted giving a chance. Shout out to Ja Rule. And he from Queens too. I was like, damn, there's so many niggas from Queens. I'm like, I'm from Queens, and how you sound like this garbage? I don't understand.
He
was garbage.
He was the mini me DMX when he came.
He was like DMX, and then like
the
50,
mini-me version.
50 Cent said the funniest shit. He said if Ashanti and Ja Rule make one more song, they're a group. That was true.
they had way too many songs out.
Yeah, them niggas had half an album off of singles. Them niggas needed them niggas was 2 singles away from a duet album. Like real talk.
And there was no surprise they were on tour together. I mean,
what was working, man?
Nigga.
That was too much.
Nigga, I remember every other song.
And then Ashanti, all she was saying is, "Oh baby," that's all she said. And he was growling.
Shout out to Ashanti though. She was the sexiest chick with a mustache.
He He
see
is
that.
extra
I ain't-
shaky,
I
baby.
ain't-
We
I'm
can
extra
have no more
shaky.
I
tequila.
never seen them.
Oh yeah, we about to do some gin. We got Renegade in the building. I'm about to give Renegade a mic. We gonna play. We gonna play Money Convo joint, and then we're gonna talk about Gunman #2.
Yes.
And since he's here, you know you gotta take a shot of the gin, not the tequila this time. So
Yes.
I'm gonna give you a choice,
You said you
CP3.
didn't want no more dark.
I'm gonna give you a choice,
I already
CP3.
said we gonna do the gym, man.
So do you want to break the gin out before the video?
After, I'm about to go get something to eat real quick for them.
Why he look around like that though?
Who you looking at? There's only 5 people in here. We wasn't. None of us was in this direction.
Why he look around like that though?
This nigga looking for
I
help.
told you, man, that tequila ain't right, man.
Nigga.
Me paranoid like
I
that.
can't-
Nigga, who you packing
Hold on, I
on?
can't even see his eyes anymore.
That's what that shit do.
Lady Antoinette, this nigga just said, got me paranoid. This is the same dude. This is gunman #2
Right.
that carried a real live weapon on the metro, but he paranoid now, sitting in a room full of his friends. Get the fuck out of here.
Because I ain't had 2 shots of tequila in me, goddamn.
That tequila was smooth.
Does that
It don't
mean?
mean it doesn't matter if it's still tequila. It don't
Can I-
matter how
Okay,
smooth
but
it
you were sober when you did
Can
Gunman
you, number 2,
is. Technically, from alcohol, yes, I was.
can you pick your beer up for a second? Is it okay? Shake it up real quick. I mean, cause you nursing it like it's sick. I was just wondering.
Because we about to take a sip of gin. I'm
Yeah,
chilling
that
tonight.
bottle
I gotta be to
started,
work
that
in the
good
morning. I'm
shit.
chilling
Huh?
tonight.
That's not good as shit. That distilleries in Virginia.
Mhm.
Yeah, he a bartender. He know that shit.
Mhm.
I just know if you pour me a glass, I'll drink it.
I used to bartend too, so that explains why
Mhm.
I'm, at the distilleries all the time.
Oh, shout out to my man Cool Intentions. He said, Ashanti, aka I'm singing on rap beats. Yeah, Ashanti was like the low budget of Mary J. Blige when she
Yeah.
first came out.
You want a
found her
hook?
niche. She
Oh,
found
we
her
got
niche.
you.
She
That's
found her niche. What's wrong with that?
she did.
She
Everybody
found her
told
place
me.
in hip hop.
But oh
What's
man,
wrong with that?
not much.
Very fine.
Yeah, she extra cute now.
She real old. Don't get me wrong. Now I saw the bikini pictures.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And real talk. She was dating Nelly,
Yeah.
And
then
Nelly
shit
ran-
that came
and-
out, shit that come out.
and Nelly ran up on 50 Cent and was like, "Yo, you need to apologize for all the shit that you said to Ashanti." And 50 Cent actually apologized.
And then he went back after her and Nelly split.
Yeah, but don't get it wrong though, cause 50 Cent is nice with them hands. He done beat a couple of G Unit niggas up too. And he done beat not Spider Look, what was that nigga name? Bang 'em up Smurf.
And he
With
punks
a name like that, you
everybody.
deserve to get your ass whipped.
No. This
And
nigga
then,
did the real
and
job.
so since you ain't know about Young Buck,
Mm.
50 punked him like.
I remember banging my Smurfs. I used to listen to G's. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember
But
that.
you do know.
But
that
you didn't
he
know- you
liked
didn't-
punk Young Buck.
Yeah.
That whole crew was messed up.
No,
Right.
Young Buck has
This was-
several interests. Young Buck is on coke, by the way.
He's out. He's out.
And he's had several interests with getting caught with trannies.
And
several.
one
Not
literally put
many
him
more than
out
one.
there. Like he's on tape,
Oh yeah, and the 50
audio, and
first 50 Cent got him on tape begging for money, and then the tranny got him on tape
Yep.
trying to keep it on the low.
Yep.
Keep it on the down low.
I think
Shout out to
there was
Ron
a
Isley
video
and
of him running away or something in somebody's
Yeah.
hotel room, and there's some audio with him. I mean, yeah.
Shit you learned on this show. Boy.
we got to give you the scoop.
we definitely gotta give you the scoop. So
We gotta give you the scoop.
let me
Oh, yeah, we need to go to a music break. I gotta.
we gotta go to a music break because CP3 is sweating bullets right now.
Nice, but I'm tripping off of that news. Y'all always break some crazy shit. And I be like, man, can't it be some good news sometimes? Y'all breaking y'all.
That is good news. I mean, you weren't caught with the tranny, were you?
No.
Okay then, that's great.
I mean, I ain't gotta worry about that situation, but the fact that all that stuff is going on behind the scenes, I'm like, God damn, what am I really missing out here? What's going on in the streets, man? It's wild. Wow.
All right,
I knew what was hot. What was going on?
you thought you knew what was going on in these streets, son?
Yeah, I don't know
You
shit.
My man was just hanging out with Ashanti.
Damn.
Why she ain't swing by that?
Nah, he shoot videos for Flow Rider, and Flow Rider had.
Yeah.
So
You can come over here.
So I'm about to hook a mic up. I'm gonna play a video. I'm gonna hook a mic up for Renegade, and then we're gonna talk about this new video. We're gonna talk about Super Thug, cause I just wanted to know how unbiased I am in this stuff. because this nigga kept saying, y'all cast me as the gunman. And I just want to hear Renegade side of this shit because the nigga looked like Thug number 2 or Gunman number 2.
You was right when you said thug number 2. Thug number 2, gunman number 2.
You know,
Felon number 2.
felon number 2. Alicia, when you first saw CP3 online, did you think he was a thug? Don't answer that. Alright, we gonna play Super Cool Cat right quick, and then let me hook this extra mic up. You? You? The dude that insults people on social media all day?
I'm feeling threatened. I need my safe place.
Oh, Lord.
Mr. 8.
I hate you.
Nigga to the beach. You ain't shit.
Fuck is you talking about, boy? I'm a ride. Since day one, I've been about mine. Rest in peace to the real ones that die. Got me feeling like the illest alive. If a nigga tell you different, he lie. Brother, you can see the shit in my eyes. On the front line whenever it's time. Got me feeling like the illest alive. 100 forever, bullshit to the side. Get yours, cause I'ma get mine. By any means, I'm just gon' survive. Got me feeling like the illest. Got me feeling like the illest. Got me feeling like the illest alive. Got me feeling like the illest. Boy, I'm a dog at the crib. My dog, if you kill my dog, we don't have no leashes, so shit can get greasy if you get the geek. And it's stick like a flatbone, so pleasure allegiance to me. I've been working on fighting my demons, but they keep haunting me in my dreams. They say it's money outside, and you in here sleeping. I rush back, disturbing the face. See, man, I'm up right now, but you had to be down when my niggas was down just to see what I mean. On the scene for you niggas to see what I see. Unthinkable things that I've done for this cream. Cash rules everything around me, especially in the gutter where them fuckers found me. Have a nigga put cash on that, that's a bounty. I be quick to pick it up like bounty. What is you talking about, boy? I'm a ride. Since day one, I've been about mine. Rest in peace to the real ones that die. Got me feeling like the illest alive. If a nigga tell you different, he lie. God, if you can see the shit in my eyes. On the front line whenever it's time. Got me feeling like the illest alive. 100 forever, bullshit to the side. Get yours, cause I'ma get mine. By any means, youngest gon' survive. Got me feeling like the illest. Got me feeling like the illest. Got me feeling like the illest alive. Got me feeling like the illest. To the niggas that really know about me, know the game wouldn't be the same without me. I've been putting in big work out in the county. In the district, you can get it for a bounce fee, but the best thing you can do for me is doubt me. Cause you niggas always running at the mouthpiece. I don't want none of you friendly niggas to scout me. You heard about me, but don't know nothing about me. See, the problem you losers don't live by the code. I was raised by a gangster, that's all that I know. I said what there is to be sold, without ever selling my soul. If they catch me out cold, I ain't telling the soul, but these weak niggas fold. By the time you hit the court, ain't no telling who or what he done told. He done took the cigarette, shook hands with them folks, and now he gotta go. What is you talking about, boy? I'm a ride. Since day one, I've been about mine. Rest in peace to the real ones that die. Got me feeling like the illest alive. If a nigga tell you different, he lie. God, you can see the shit in my eyes. On the front line whenever it's time. Got me feeling like the illest alive. 100 forever, bullshit to the side. Get yours, cause I'ma get mine. By any means, youngest gon' survive. Got me feeling like the illest. Got me feeling like the illest. Got me feeling like the illest alive. Got me feeling like the illest.
Okay, we got Renegade in the building. He's to my side. You say something real quick. Yo. Yeah, he good. He good. We got Lady Antoinette in the building.
Hey.
And then we got Gunman number 2.
Yo, it happens sometimes, man.
So
Sometimes the gun answer, songs talking quicker than talking.
shout out to if you ever rode around on Metro and you had a weapon on you in your backpack.
Probably a lot of folks, more than folks than you think, man.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah,
Especially they have except they have the initial C, P, and a 3.
Hey, man.
I just gotta call a spade a spade.
It's
So,
hot.
You pass that tequila.
so oh yeah, you can go ahead and get a shot of tequila real quick.
Right.
But we about to. You might want to wait because we about to pop this gin.
He said he gonna do both.
You do okay?
He a bartender. Yeah.
He a bartender.
He said he gonna do both.
So go ahead. We got Renegade in the building. We're celebrating and we're gonna premiere the Money Convo video tonight. We had fun doing that video shoot. I wish you was there, Lady Antoinette. We had a lot of fun.
I might have been a little too scared. It might have been too
I mean, you've been real protected because
you know.
Somebody actually, one of us had a prop and one of us had a reel.
Man, we was in the city on a Sunday morning. You never know what might happen.
In the city, that's even worse, honestly.
Yeah.
We should get a Eric Kuzda I got $40 T-shirt, but that's a different story.
And a weapon.
Yeah,
And a 45. $40 and a 45.
$40 and a 45.
That was a new track I was about to drop.
I'm sure.
I bet it was. So Renegade, how you feel about the video, man?
Oh man, it was a great experience. That's what I think. Probably one of the best experience I had in making a video. At first, I was talking to you about it. I was shaky about it. I was like, hey, I didn't know what was going on. I don't know. This dude ain't moving enough.
Let's be point blank honest. So when we get there, right, and we see the dude, my first thought is, what the fuck? Because dude don't look like a video dude. He don't look like Hype Williams to me. He don't look like the nigga I would hire for a video dude. He's a white guy. He needed a shave. And I didn't know if he had a walking stick or a stabilizer. Let's keep it honest.
But
It
a lot
was,
of times, well, see, I already know, but a lot of times, those are the people.
but I knew he knew what he was talking about because he looked at my camera and he was like, "Oh, you have the such and such model and it does this. And all I could say was yes. And the fuck, I fake it till I make it. I was like, "Yo, yeah, I got this and I got this lens," and I was like, "Oh, well, this motherfucker knows what he's talking about," because obviously I don't understand a word he's saying. I'm gonna keep it 100. And
Cool, dude.
when you get me lost in the conversation, that's some hard shit to do because I've researched a lot of shit, and he was clearly above my grade level. I was like, damn, you got it. Tap out. I'm out. Yo, Renegade, talk to this nigga.
Right.
have you met Renegade and CP3? Yeah, talk to them. They're gonna be shooting a video. I'm gonna be in the corner somewhere.
He kept thinking twice every time he see CP3. He's like,
Oh yeah, let me talk to Renegade. I don't want to talk to the thug
I
nigga.
was playing my role.
Someone else tell him.
like, his gun is real.
Yeah.
It was still in the bag at that
That
point.
nigga started just holding his camera for no reason.
Look, CP3 trying to cover himself. He's like, look, guys, it's unloaded.
Yeah, I was
It's no bullets.
That makes it worse.
I'm like, CP3, don't do that. CP3, don't do
Lady-
that. Just-
Lady Antoinette, this is the funny shit what he's talking about. This is because he's not lying. He was like, look, it's unloaded, and I don't, and there's no bullets in the clip. My man was like, yo, just don't put the clip in.
Right. Just keep it out.
Just letting folks know.
I was like, oh my.
Safety first,
Like
man.
when you gotta go around to everybody to prove that the gun is unloaded because you look like a thug.
You cocking the gun.
Like my man said, damn. He said, I thought you were security. I said, nah, he playing gunman number 2. He's like, oh yeah, I can see it. He had just met the nigga 2 minutes ago. No lie. Am I lying, Renegade?
Not at all.
And nigga Kenny was like, oh yeah, I can see this nigga being.
Who's gunman number 2 energy?
Dog, you should change your name to G2. CP3 or G2. We start with
G2, I like that. That
G2.
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 Number 2.
G2.
Words, man. I don't even know what to say.
What do you?
Oh man.
Man. Yeah, that,
Did you rob anybody on your way?
It was a fun shoot, I gotta say.
Everybody looking at my gun, they're like, oh, we good.
Right.
Then he walked in, like, God, that joint's silver.
He walked.
The hole is a little bigger in the front.
He walked in like click click.
Everybody was like,
Everybody's like, huh? And then if when you watch.
Don't do that.
So, lady and that, when I play the video, I want you to watch this shit in slow motion. Watch this nigga stance at the beginning of the video. You can clearly tell one of us has done this before.
He's an expert.
Nigga.
Put an expert onto the team.
Clearly. Oh, and he was / gunman number 2 / getaway driver. And once again, clearly one of us has done this before. Like he just seen.
He's seasoned.
He was like, it was like sit behind here and peel out. He was like, one take hold.
Yeah, he didn't have to put no sound effects in it. That was really the car skidding. Like, skid! I'm in the front seat like, oh,
Like I
shit.
said, I was trying to play my role in the video.
He said, y'all niggas we ain't too.
Nigga, we ain't really running.
Nigga, we only going 50 feet. Slow down.
That nigga was about to leave the whole complex.
I was in my zone, dog. I was playing my role.
Yo, if he'd have got to the end of the complex, he'd have made a right and they'd have been home.
And George, shout out to George and DMG.
Shout out to DMG.
He look
Yeah.
at we driving his truck. He like, dog, my tires. He's like, yo.
That junk gone.
You know,
He balled them tires. Dog, he was only in the car for 2 minutes.
He said, act like you was leaving the scene like you had just robbed somebody.
Nigga, you had a flashback.
It was so bad. They was like during the breaks and stuff. They was telling us, yo, when you step outside, take off your mask, because all these white people, they keep looking at the house. They really think y'all robbing this thing.
Yo, real
You
talk.
got gunman number 2 on scene.
Real talk. So a random
Oh, yeah.
fire is the fire dude who carries the gun, the fire inspection dude who carries the gun, who looks, he's the arson detective.
Oh, Lord.
Yo,
He
for
was
no-
putting explosives.
For no reason, he just pulled up beside the truck. Because they saw CP. And then the nigga run like the Bionic Man in slow motion. Niggas like, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
We take our time.
Yeah, because you probably killed all the witnesses, nigga. Ain't no need to run.
He said, "My mind." Oh.
You ain't gotta run if
But
dead people can't recognize you.
one funny thing about the video, though, if you look at the beginning with CP3, as soon as we get the money and we running out, I look scared and, looking like I'm ready to get the fuck out.
He looked comfortable.
He look comfortable. He cheesing like
Yeah.
you don't see it under the mask, but I can feel
You
it.
can feel it, right?
I said, this nigga laughing.
This nigga like, got him again. Got him again, yeah.
In the bar.
Nigga, you started having them 90s flashbacks.
That nigga, look, you can see his mask just lifting up on his cheeks. I was like, yo.
Yo,
Change, man. Not that much.
nigga, you fell into that role like you was a meteor. Like that shit was
I
crazy.
told y'all he's seasoned.
He was serious as shit in the house. He was like sticking
But-
his gun up. He was like, yeah, motherfucker.
He was like, no, renegade, hold your gun like this.
He's like, all right, my bad. We ain't gonna get away looking like that.
Got the expert on the set.
He's like, nah, nigga, you gotta zip over here and then go that way to the car.
That ain't realistic. Let's do that over.
This nigga start directing the crime
I
scenes.
know how to do this. Like y'all let me take over.
I got this scene
I got this right here.
Nigga was so G'd up. I said, nigga, you drive. I was making him hop in the front. I was like, nigga, you drive.
Let me tell you something. All the crime scenes in the video, we ain't get no direction. This nigga just did what he normally do. Nigga, we on our phones like,
You gotta let the back handle it. You
we
know?
on our phones texting motherfuckers like, oh, this nigga's clearly done this before. Clearly. My man looking at me like, so where'd you find him from again? I start to stutter. That's my business partner.
When was the casting call for this?
I only called one person. He was like, yo, you got somebody that got their own weapon? Their own props? I don't know about a prop. But he got something, but it's not a prop. But I'm about to call him.
I'm just saying, man. I told you, be prepared. It's my mom. You never know what might happen.
Be prepared for
Always.
what though?
Lady Antoinette, it's a video shoot, right? This nigga said, yeah, let me put this other shirt on top, cover up my tattoos. Like it's a real crime scene.
You can't have no identified mark. work. So
Okay, but it's a video shoot. You probably
But it gotta be
could.
realistic.
You probably could show the type
You know somebody, you know some hater gonna watch Drake. Oh, he got tattoos. He gonna get caught. You know somebody gonna. So that's the way I think.
Nigga, I have never heard that before a day in my life.
You ain't watching Discovery ID. And they
And
have
video
tattoos.
shoot though, this is a video.
Time out.
In the moment.
Time out. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. This nigga just said you don't watch Discovery. Like what type of?
He said the ID channel.
Yes.
Discovery
You.
ID. You don't watch Discovery ID.
You criminal.
Oh my shit.
Dog.
Thank you.
Dog. You inhale criminal activities.
He watches
Like, if
the
you
realistic
breathe-
ones. He watches like
I want to
Snap.
know. I want.
How to get away with murder.
Right, the real one, not the show.
Yeah.
You know how.
Okay, but there's a difference between fiction
You-
and non-fiction.
You might as well have been on Murder Inc., nigga, because you are like a Ja Rule verse. It's murder.
Ja Rule Lane.
Yeah, he ain't gangster.
I watch shows about forensics because you need to know what they look for.
Okay,
in case
baby,
a
sure.
situation happens.
This nigga said,
Alright.
in a video shoot, this nigga, just imagine he committing a real crime. He said, let me cover up my tattoos. I just want to let y'all know
If
that.
you ever need a Suge Knight type
Hmm.
of person in your video shoot,
Contact me. Gunman number 2 is available. Or call 240-324-6110.
now.
$50 a pop. Baby.
Don't call G1. Call G2.
Right.
G2.
I embrace the role, man. I take it
He,
very
he
seriously.
cleans up the
Exactly.
whole scene.
Nigga.
Did you
Yeah.
wipe down
Got the
everything?
goddamn model scared to hug me. God damn it. You thought I had top flight
Did
security
he
with
clean
me.
up the scene afterwards?
I had
I
my
mean,
gloves on.
yeah.
He had his gloves.
He had the
on.
gloves
Like-
on.
like-
It was already.
Like, the model hug Renegade, like, is this nigga real?
She whispered in my ear. She
She
like,
didn't give me a hug.
yo,
You didn't have no wonder she
is,
didn't give
is
you
that
that.
gun real?
She was afraid of you.
I don't know why.
I was like, I'm taking advantage of the situation.
I know, that's
It's all right,
why, like,
baby.
Right.
It's all
Somebody
good.
You safe
You
with
safe
me.
with
No
You
me.
one
stay with me, he ain't gonna
else.
hurt you. It's these other niggas they gotta worry about. They don't pay him, he alright.
I don't hate it, man. That's Dracula. Somebody get some love.
Right, but she was scared of you.
She was scared. Yo, when you see her walk down the boat, the first time she did it, she was like, oh, that nigga's here too. I thought it was gonna be me and Renegade. I ain't know Gunman number 2.
Right.
Yo, put that shit away.
That's
I
number
had,
two
I
there.
had fun tossing her on the
I bet you did.
Oh my God.
This nigga's
Gunman
wild.
number 2.
G2.
The streets know you.
So what do you think of this tequila? What do you think of this tequila, Renegade?
That's a good tequila.
It's pretty good, right?
Smooth.
It's smooth, right? Yeah, you should take another shot.
We did
still
too.
ain't, huh?
No,
We still ain't even open the gin
we
up
was
yet.
talking to Renegade. He
Oh, okay.
got to take the 2 shots.
Oh, he's already on the second shot.
I'm on my fourth.
Four, okay. Yeah, he on 4.
Yeah, I figured he was already beyond.
Yeah, so.
I'm just looking at you like, ain't gonna catch up.
Not with that game.
Hey,
$40, ladies. 40. Yo, if you got $40, if you need $40, call this number right now.
Nah. So when you said it right, because at this point he'll take the $40 himself. Ladies, you have $40 for gunman number 2.
2 shots of tequila.
For 2 shots, so just know if you going if you're going down on them, you're gonna work for them 2 shots.
There, it's going.
You got to give $60 worth of work for that 40.
He will gladly start it up for $40.
I do give tips.
You get tips? Oh shit, you ain't tell me that,
Yeah.
nigga. So if it's real good, should she give you really good sloppy tip?
Mm-mm.
How much is it?
Is it monetary tips or you're giving her a tip? Like,
Is it a tip? Is
brush your
it,
teeth 3 times a day.
Don't walk down dark alleys at night.
Oh,
Be safe.
next time swallow.
Oh,
I knew better. I
That's
know.
required.
Oh my God.
I
Alright, got the number 2.
More G2.
Okay, CP3, you're gonna help.
Right.
Man.
So you said so. Let me get this straight. So after we play the money video, we're gonna drink the gin.
Yes.
You want to rinse your cup out? You want to get your plastic cup ready?
Rinse it out so you can taste
The
it.
gin from
That's a good gin.
Virginia's
That's a
very
good gin,
own
yeah.
KO Distillery.
So you know about that gin?
Yeah, I met the owner at my job.
Okay.
Yeah.
KO Distillery is.
We're thinking about actually, because Lady Antoinette goes to a lot of distilleries. We actually might want to do a show at a distillery You know, ask some questions and bring the camera out and stuff like that.
You remember the Falls Church one I used to
Yeah.
I delivered for? Yeah, you can go to that one too.
Okay. Well, shit.
I went to the Manassas one.
And that's it. This one Falls Church Bourbon. I used to work for them. I know KO. They used to come to my job at Macmillan's Whiskey Room, and they gave us all their bottles anyway because we local.
Right,
so
right.
they're trying to.
And see, we got the DMV, 1-8 from DC, Twin Valley from Maryland, and KO from Virginia.
So the Twin Valley is it how does it taste? Is it smooth?
Well, see, I went and because I'm a chocolate lover, so this is chocolate and whiskey, but they have the various things. So I want
to try some of that.
Yeah, I did a tasting with them, and this was my favorite.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. They have different flavors, which is a lot of places don't really do that. A lot of distilleries don't, but they have flavors there.
Chocolate is very hard to distill.
Yes.
Very hard to distill.
Yes, and I gotta keep shaking it out while we sit here.
Exactly. But that's why a lot of companies don't do it because they feel it's a waste, but they're taking a chance. You know.
Well, not only are they taking a chance, it's actually good. So
I'm coming from a person I ain't never tasted, so that's what I'm saying. You know.
But no, I'm telling you, it's actually good.
I believe you.
So that's the good part of
it. That cup looking dark over there. What was it?
Well, I mean, it was coffee, but then and then
then we had it's at the bar, so
coffee and chocolate together.
So
whiskey,
chocolate. So Renegade. Do you know CP3 had a problem with the amount of drinks that we have at a show called At the Bar?
Yeah, he asked me.
Really have a problem.
Well, because I pulled out all these bottles.
You gotta be better.
I pulled out the bottles, and I'm like, we're
G2.
at the bar. You know?
G2, we at the bar, son.
We at the bar.
I have concern out of all the different varieties of alcohol that I normally don't drink that surround me right now.
But today is a special occasion.
He had one bad experience over here because he drank some Jim Beam. No, he drank some Jim Beam that I told him was mixed with 151.
Not that long ago.
It wasn't that long ago?
Nah.
Oh.
All I remember was I woke up at like 3 a.m. and this nigga had a picture of himself talking about I just got home at 1 o'clock.
Wow.
Yo, and that picture looked
I
wild.
was unaccountable for. I don't know how I ended up in Northeast spending $40 at 1 o'clock.
$40. I can tell you what
I can tell you how you ended up
I
there.
don't know what happened to the 3 hours in between. I had no idea.
the $40.
Truth be told, that's better than what I've been through.
Okay then. See? Now what you got to say.
Let me explain this to you. We went to New York on Biggie's birthday so I can perform, right?
Alright.
My aunt took me out to go party.
Oh yeah, you was wild.
I was drinking white. Then I got to the club, I was drinking dark.
Oh, that's nice.
Then I was drinking tequila. Then I went back to dark.
You
Then they bought a bottle. I'm just drinking that. I wake up in the morning, my homeboy is in the hotel and everything. I'm waking up like, where my motherfucking $200? My homeboys like for years, they looking at me like, man, what you talking about? We ain't steal no money from you. What are you talking about? I'm like, if y'all ain't got my money, then who the fuck got my money? My aunt called me and tell me, you was so fucked up that night. You was throwing money like it was in the strip club.
Oh, Lord.
Yo.
And you was doing snow angels in the middle of the club.
Oh,
nah.
money?
Not a...
And hold on, the worst part is my credit card was spent $200 on taxi trying to find my hotel. Then $100 was spent at IHOP, and I ain't had no IHOP.
The crazy thing,
buying everybody food.
I was in there going crazy.
The crazy thing is, I was sleeping.
Exactly.
I was sleeping really good, right?
So $40. That's what I'm saying. $40. You lucky.
So he was at the hotel, but I was at my sister's house. So you know what happens when you sleeping really good and your nephew wilds out? Your sister comes in your room and wakes you up. Man, your nephew was doing. Nigga, first of all, it's your nephew too.
Right, your nephew. But when he wilding out,
he was wilding out with you. When you said, "Are you going out?" I said, "Nigga, I'm going to sleep."
She the one serving me the drink, so I'm looking at her like next morning, like, really?
It's a setup.
It's a setup.
First of all, I trusted that you would take your nephew out, and now it becomes my problem. Like at this point, I just want to sleep. I said, I rolled the bus down here. Like
in a whole nother state too.
I rode the bus. and then I'm riding the bus back in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then here's the crazy part about the story. After they did all of that, right? When my sister takes me to the bus stop, we had to go to Manhattan.
My bad. I'm sorry. I just had a point.
Hey.
Because it seemed like he's looking at it.
Hey.
I thought he's
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We have one person in here that has not taken the shot.
Uh-oh.
Miss Love. You guys.
Look, she did the church finger.
Everybody gotta take at least one shot. So here's the funny shit. So my sister, all morning long, she's telling me about the night. First of all, she woke me up out my sleep, and then she continued the conversation from the Bronx to Manhattan in traffic.
That's nice.
Then my bus is not coming just yet. So she's like, let's go eat. Little sisters have this thing about let's go eat means my big brother is going to pay.
That's true.
For not just her, but her and her friends who actually just came along.
Oh my God. I looked at my bank account that morning. I was like,
So keep in mind, dog. Keep in mind, I've already paid for a ticket to go to New York and back. Cause remember your father didn't take me.
yeah.
So Monique, we go to a place to eat. Who you think paid the bill for me, her, and her two friends that happened to be there? I needed my sister to drive me to.
Mm-hmm. So where y'all come from?
So
To eat
I just wound up paying for that whole meal. That whole meal was more than my goddamn ticket.
I never spent $150 at IHOP before. Why is it on my bill?
Oh yes, because your aunt treated her.
Oh, I know.
Your aunt treated herself and her friends.
Look, talk about the
table.
yeah. Talk about the taxi waited for us and everything.
Then
Are you serious? In fucking New York, you let the taxi wait because they were looking for my hotel because I was so drunk I couldn't tell them where I lived.
So first of all, let me tell you what she did. One, she let him go to. They couldn't find the hotel, so she let him get in the taxi, which she shouldn't have did. Then all she had to do was just bring him back to the house that we were all staying in.
I'm sorry, you didn't know about this. They were in the taxi with me. They went to IHOP with me.
So
that's why
I was so drunk I didn't know.
So one in New York, the club didn't open till 1. So they like
I'm close to 8.
They like, yo, you going to the club? I'm like, what time is it? It's like 1. I was like, nigga, no. I was like, no. I ain't in my 20s. Y'all are. Like, y'all are in y'all 20s. Nigga, I got this thing called responsibility now.
Indeed.
And my own apartment I gotta pay for. If I go to the club at 1, which means I gotta get fucked up, I'm gonna get drunk, I'm gonna spend, nigga, I'll be walking back to New York at this time. And then I know my sister. My sister is gonna be like, oh yeah, we're gonna buy a round of drinks. Big bro, can you pay for this?
Okay. If you drunk enough, you say okay.
Even if I ain't drunk, it's my sister, so I'm gonna, technically pay.
It's my aunt, so I'm like, why are you?
Yeah, but you clearly.
Yeah.
You paid
of course I did.
So
hold on. And during that time, first of all, taxes came back. I was working a lot.
We was making money at the time.
Making money at the time, so it was like,
yeah,
whatever.
I've blown some money.
Now we blow. I mean, shit. I done blown a rack of money. I'm gonna tell you like this.
For what?
4 stacks in one night.
Yeah, you tripping.
What were you doing?
That's a more interesting story. Fuck my story. Let's hear this shit.
It was actually my dad's birthday. We ended up going to the strip club.
Oh.
So you took that.
Somebody said, here's the funny thing. Before you even finish this story, somebody said,
the strip club.
Tricking hard. Bingo.
Right. 4 stacks means what?
$4,000.
$4,000.
That's why I sat up and I said, what did you
So you blew a house note and a car payment.
On strippers.
Well,
you paid their car note.
Yeah, we used to, me and my dad and my cousins and my...
You getting hair that night?
No, we was just funny.
So you spent 4 stacks.
In one night.
Ooh.
And you got what
that
from
shit
it?
hurt.
I was just funny, man.
I've never been funny
I never had fun spending
I'm
$4,000.
gonna tell you like this, dog.
Funny. That's
I personally hate spending $200.
I
4,000.
didn't even have fun spending money that night we had the table.
Nigga, let me
And
tell
I
you.
was offered that money and gave that money.
Let me tell you something. The night this nigga met Carly B, them niggas was like, it's $40 to get in. I said, nigga, I'm going to sleep.
Yep.
I was like,
in the RV. Yep.
but here's the thing. It's not that I didn't even have the money. Nigga, I had the money. I told Renegade.
You just didn't want to spend it.
I told Renegade, if you want to go in, I'll give you the $40 to go in, nigga. But I'm not going in there because
Here's the thing.
I know how much. I already know it's what's going to happen.
$40. This fool added 2 more
zeros.
I was in a different place in my life.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah, you were
Very
funning.
different.
You were out here funning. and
Can somebody get him a glass of holy water?
You need to take a shot of tequila for that.
Nigga.
That sounds stressful.
Burn him.
4,000 in one night, nigga. That's a hoopty.
He said, no, not just 4,000 one night, $4,000 funning.
Nigga, that's a 10% down payment on somebody's trailer. Nigga, that's a down payment on a car.
No, that's more than a down payment. I've never spent $4,000.
Nigga, that's
down payment.
Yeah, nobody wants to. I'm saying nobody wants to put $4,000.
How about this next time you
But-
go out funning and spend $4,000? Just put it in my hand. That's
your
all.
life is fucked
I
up.
was in my 20s, man.
And
Nigga, no, your life is just fucked
At
up.
That's funny
least I'll
suck.
give you food.
Cause
I'll say,
4,000.
here, take this food. Thank you
Let's
for
just
the
say
4,000.
I had
Hey,
more.
put it like this, bro.
had
I love
more
my dad to
stuff,
death,
bro.
but
Funning.
anything, if I take my dad to the strip club, $4,000.
And his
Fuck
cousins.
no.
Let's just say
If we spending
First of
$4,000,
all,
Somebody coming home.
Yeah, somebody coming home.
That's what I'm saying. He was funning. They didn't go home with him.
nigga, it's either head or knee. It's legs and knees, nigga. Legs and knees.
He has nothing to show for this funning night of $4,000.
Yeah.
What? You got pictures?
No, that was no.
You only got pictures.
That was the last time me and my dad actually went out to party for his birthday before he passed away.
Okay, that's good.
Cheers, me.
That's why I did it. I was in a different place. I was
Oh.
But at the same time, you know, you could have still.
Alicia, I know you hiding. Come and take this shot.
At least 3,000 less.
I mean, I was just in the. I
You
wasn't
was-
even there
you
for
was-
most of it. I left the money on
What?
the table and I
You
left.
was,
Alicia, no, you are.
you was having
Come
too
take
much
your
fun.
shot.
Yeah, it was just it was a
She
night.
said no.
Mhm. She taking that shot, y'all.
She's like,
I'm not going to.
you
You know-
gonna forget.
You know what? You know what, CP3? You're right. You're absolutely right, and I apologize
What's that?
because you said I peer pressure people, and I said I didn't, and that was an absolute lie. I do
Because now he doing it.
because clearly I'm doing it.
I'm sorry to tell you, but that runs in the family.
Yeah, I know it does. Anyway,
Whole time, he's saying you peer pressure people, but he goes out funning.
How was that peer pressure?
that's a good point, Lady Antoinette.
Like,
Where's the peer pressure coming
had
from?
you
Pressure!
had you been around these peers here,
Oh hell no.
you would not have been funning for 4,000.
Nigga,
nigga.
we can fool for 400, but we ain't doing no 4,000. Nigga, the minute you go,
1,000 could have been better.
Dog.
Hey,
I'ma
G2. Hey, G2.
G2.
At $150, I would have been like, hey, bro.
Hey, bro.
It's time to go. We had our fun.
Let me tell you what would have happened.
Funning for the night.
Let me tell you what would have happened. When you got to 400, I'd have been like, all right, let's go. You'd have been like, what's wrong? You ready to go? I'd have been like, nah, no, we ready to go.
Right. We would have peer pressured you into leaving.
Hey, gunman number 2, can you pass me a glass with a tic-tac-toe board, please?
Sure.
No funny.
But no funny. Like,
Don't drop no money there, please.
all right,
I will
so
take
He
it.
said he can't afford to fund anyway. That's because you was funding for $4,000 before.
then you ain't gonna rinse it out,
Rinse it
nigga?
out.
You had already watched it, my
Too much funny.
Man, them joints tic-tac-toe.
Nigga,
We
don't-
playing games on that
Too
motherfucker.
much fun. Alcoholic too much.
This nigga didn't even rinse the shit out.
He was
The liquor will clean it.
That nigga's like, the liquor will clean it. It'll clean her soul.
It'll clean your soul.
Right on down. He said that is his logic.
Oh my God.
Why did you rinse out too?
That logic, me being a bartender and hearing that logic is horrible.
Lady,
Could you put in jail?
Lady Antoinette, I know you saw what I saw, because we both look at each other like, did this nigga grab a second glass for one person? Who you think? Who taking it? Nigga, who taking the extra shot? Who's taking the extra shot? Alright.
Yeah, y'all might be back when he funding.
No!
He's
That will happen again.
Dog, you done missed the last 2 weeks. This nigga got emotional.
Oh, Renegade talk about money combo, but the money combo gonna be when he throw that.
What?
Ain't nobody picking it up. Like, excuse me.
Yo,
Bills need to be paid.
real talk. Real talk. I'm about to play the money combo video, but real talk. I used to recycle the dollar bills I threw at strippers when they weren't paying attention.
I used to pick that shit
You
up.
threw the money?
No, you told the money.
No.
You threw the money? That's nice of you.
Yo, I threw the money, and when they ain't paying attention, I picked that shit up off the ground and just recycled it again. They be taking. Ho. Time out. Flag on the play. CP3. Throw flag. Flag on the play.
Lightweight.
Alright, y'all put a little more in
My
this.
body weight.
I know.
You weigh the same as me.
I said tic tac.
I'm on my fifth on my own.
You know you've been to a show with me and GOP before. You gotta take more than okay, there you go.
You hold on. When you at my show,
I got 3/4.
when COVID started,
Oh yeah,
we had the special cup.
You sure? You know that's right.
Shout out my bartender.
Shout out my man Tizzle. Man Tizzle had her Tizzle in the car. That shit was funny as shit. Yo, she's in the Mary J. Blige joint. I went to look for her ass was asleep in the car.
I was like, I didn't want to perform tonight. And as soon as I seen it, I was like,
Yeah.
But I tell you this, I tell you this though, and you know, she really did hype Renegade up, and regardless of what happened on that show, you probably had one of the best songs, the best performance. The funny thing is though, and I got the video. When you're doing the first song, you're doing too easy. And he's like, yeah, I'm about to do this new joint. And somebody goes, money combo! He's like, calm down. We're going to do that the second time. And the funny thing is the person who's yelling like, nigga, you've been with us on mad shows. You know the fucking order we going. Calm the fuck, but and he wasn't even drunk. He was just that anthem. That nigga was like yelling, money combo!
I never drink before a show.
Yeah.
You know how I go. Always got to keep conscious. I'm already hyped. I'm already a wild dude.
I think we always got
Just miss me, but
We always got it. Alright, so money combo. You want to take another one?
shit is
Or you just gonna wait for the gym?
right now. Make sure y'all check it out on YouTube. Money Combo Renegade. Produced by LCS.
So let's get this straight. After I play money combo, you know what? I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna play money combo. I'm gonna play you already know. We're gonna do a quick Renegade block. So I'm gonna do money combo, you already know, and then we gonna get into that gin. Gin make you sin, nigga.
He's real mellow right now.
Yes, sir. You gotta be careful. You good, Gunman number 2?
He not good.
He don't look it.
Come to the joint real quick.
Renegade Money Combo produced by LCS. You already know what it is. Money plot twist regardless on
Shout out to Gunman number 2.
Money.
Alright.
Money. I love that money.
Lucas.
Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. You don't really want to play. money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. We don't really know what you always been talking about. And I don't wanna be the one who always really talk about. And you don't really want play. You don't know what to say. Cause money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. Money, money.